Hi folks, this is Ron Smith again coming at you live. I'm excited to be with you tonight because this episode is going to take a look at fighting the battle within. This program's not for everyone, but it's for those that's in recovery and for those who are supporting someone in recovery. It's here to help develop the skills to overcome the battle within. And I'm here to just give you bite-sized morsels, not long drawn out information, but real quick, maybe 10, 15 minutes worth of your time a day could help you stay free from drugs. As a matter of fact, the American Addiction Center says dealing with conflict is an important skill for people in recovery to learn. So I'm here to help develop some of those skills, give you these tools that you can do to strengthen your resolve. Matter of fact, even the scripture says all things are lawful for me, but not all things are helpful. All things are lawful, it's permissible, I can do it if I want to, but they're not always beneficial. Eddie Murphy, he did a movie called Nutty Professor years ago. And in this movie, he was the professor and had some low self-esteem, inferiority complex. He wasn't really happy within his skin. So he designed some serum that he could take to change him into a different person. And this person he changed into was Buddy Love. Buddy Love was more charismatic. He was outgoing. He was a party animal. And he was the life of the party. And so he drank the serum, turned into Buddy Love, and he was partying and everything. Hey. And then one day Sherman discovered that there was this pretty girl that liked him just the way he was. So now, because he had low self-esteem, which some do when they're on drugs, let's just call Buddy Love addiction. Because now that Sherman wants his body back, Buddy Love's not having it. He's trying to take control. So he tried to make a serum that once he drink it, Sherman can never come back into his body. Similar to what drugs do. Capture you like a slave and keep you in bondage for life. But look what he did.
Sherman, you can't beat me! Yes, I can!
Yes, we need some more yes, I can people. Yes, I can win. Yes, I can win over drugs. Yes, I can win over my negative attitude. Yes, I can win over the circumstances that are coming my way. A lot of time people give in. But you know what? Yes, I can. So you want to use, but you don't want to use. You want your family, but you want drugs too. You just can't have both. There's a word for that, It's called ambivalence. Ambivalent. So you say, what does that mean, Ron? Ambivalence. So ambivalence, in this particular stage, here's ambivalence. So a person wants to stop, and they made a decision. I'm gonna stop using drugs. I don't want to use drugs anymore. But ambivalence is looking back like this and feel like they're missing out on something. It looks so good back there, though. I want to stop, but I feel like I'm missing out. Maybe I can just do one more. The grass looks greener on the other side. I need to go back over there. And so ambivalence would be wanting one thing and they want, both things simultaneously.
Right.
You can't have both, but yet, here we are. Here's the stance. I want to change, but I'm looking back.
Right.
Or ambivalence could be, I don't want to change. I'm going to use drugs until I die. And then as you're using drugs until you die, you're looking like this. But I want my wife. I want my relationship. I want my kids. See, ambivalence, either direction that you're choosing to go, you're looking back.
Right.
At whatever the opposite is.
Confused.
Yeah, but can I have the high without the tweak? Can I have my family and my drugs too? Can I drink and keep my relationship? No.
Right.
Ambivalence. Ambivalence is wanting both, at the same time.
Right. Okay.
And you can't have both.
Right.
So the only one way out of ambivalence, what's the one way that you would think is to come out?
Oh, take action.
Right, take action. That's a good one. Take action. Or you need to make a decision. You got to make a decision. Only way out of ambivalence is to just make a decision.
Right. I'm
deciding, okay, instead of, right, looking back, instead of whichever I know it's a scripture that says, lukewarm, be hot or cold.
Right.
Don't be lukewarm, doing like this. Mm-hmm. I'm not going to use drugs anymore, and then whatever happens, I'm not going to look back. I'm going all the way. Whatever is ahead of me. See, here's the thing about when you make that decision. You have all this territory that's in front of you. And a high percentage of individuals don't recognize the territory that's on the positive decision side. You haven't even explored all the territory that's yours. You can't even see. It's almost like a sea can't see the end. Like, when you look over the sea, you can't even see the end. That's how the choice to stay clean and sober is. When you decide to stay clean and sober, guess what? You have all this vast territory now to explore. Mm-hmm. But yet, we look in front of us. We look at only what we see.
Right.
And it doesn't look very good, right? And sometimes it's glim. It looks like it's a challenge to continue to live like this.
Right.
But really, when you decide to get your life together and change for good and never go back to drugs, guess what? Your decision to come out of that ambivalence to do right is going to take you a long way.
Yeah.
See, and there it is. You got to take action after you make that decision. Wow, wasn't that exciting? So thing is, you got a decision to make. You have a decision to make. I would not dare make that decision for you. Now, I can encourage you to make the right choice. I can encourage you that it's beneficial to do the next right thing. But guess what? The responsibility of doing the right thing lies with you. And that's why we're going to keep coming to you with these type of videos, because this is an encouragement to your heart. This can help you see things a little more clearly and then develop those skills necessary to come out of drug addiction forever. You deserve it. You owe it to yourself to do the next right thing. See, we don't fight external things. We're fighting internal things. Our mind, our will, our emotions. But when we get those areas intact, when we tackle those things, then recovery is possible. Face your fears. Turn inwardly. Look out for where your help comes from. Trust, lean on, rely on God to help you find the strength within to turn your life around. Because nothing's going to happen until you change. And I'm here to help you make that change. That internal battle is real, folks. And don't get captured on that internal battle. So you're a winner. You're strong in the Lord and the power of his might. You can do it. Yes, I can. Okay? Yes, I can. So make sure yes, I can, and prescribe to this broadcast. Click the like button so that you can continue to get these things, and that helps me out. Throw some comments in the bottom here on what things that you might want to hear moving forward. And until next time, yes, I can.
Yes, I can!
Our next thing we'll be talking about is bottomless pit versus rock bottom. Do you believe in the rock bottom? Or is it really a bottomless pit? Until next time, that's what we're going to discover.